any advices to those, newbies out there who has the camera but, don't know how to use it, or doesn't have the will to be creative? Any tips for them?
For if you don't know how to fiddle with your camera, the settings and all, there's a lot of tutorials online, in YouTube and all, for you to understand aperture, shutter speed, and ISO or the ISOs. Uh, what's the difference between a mirrorless or a DSLR? You can learn that. What is important is you have to find your identity. What are the things that you want to take photos of? There's one photographer. She was never. I follow her Instagram. She was never into photography at all.
Mm.
All right, but she was always drawn to the water, to the ocean, to the sea, to the beach. All right, and one day she was introduced to this camera. She brought it with her in the beach and decided to take photos of the waves during summer, the winter, autumn, whatever the weather is. And now she's a famous photographer of waves. I can't remember her name, but I follow her Instagram. But see, I'll let you know later. I'll ping it to you so you
Okay.
could put it somewhere down in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
description. See, she was able to find her identity by taking photos of waves.
It's big.
Of yeah, it's of monstrous, powerful, uh, uh, force of nature, but she was able to capture it, make it look beautiful. It made you feel longing. It made you feel at home. So see, you have if you're beginning, don't try to shoot like Stephen McCurry. Don't try to shoot like this kind of photographer. Yes, look at their work. Look at their how they process
Yeah,
things.
as
Look at
reference. Mm.
as reference, but never ever shoot like them. All right, because it took them years to shoot like that. If you're gonna try to shoot like that, you will never find who you are.
100%.
Right? So find find what kind of photographer that you want to be. You can be a toy photographer. You can be a portrait photographer, a landscape photographer, a street photographer, abstract photographer, a run-of-the-mill photographer. Anything
Instagram
that
photographer.
Instagram photographer, a mobile photographer, anything.
Mm.
So find your identity. What because what you want, what you really want to take photos of. All right. So uh, just go out and shoot.
Yep.
Eventually,
Um,
you will improve.
my take on that is taste. Taste
Mm-hmm.
everything as you can. Taste anything
Yep,
and
I agree.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Go out,
Mm-hmm.
go out in the ocean. Go out in the city. Go out in the slums. Take as many photos as you want, and then
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be the aha moment. I like this, right?
Yep, yep,
This is
yep,
this is
yep.
it. This is it. I'm gonna go back, try again. Fuck, I still love it. And then again and
Mm-hmm.
again and again. And next thing you know, you're the wave lady on Instagram,
Yep, yep,
right?
yep. And if you don't be afraid of don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged of taking photo of the same thing over and over, right? Because you will see from there that if you've improved or it's just me, the perfectionist in me. Like if there's a certain angle that I want to take photos of, and it didn't come out right the way I wanted it, I'll shoot some more. And if it's still not the way I wanted it, I'll give it a rest. I'll
Right.
come back to it like in a week and around, and just look at different angles. Look at it. Eventually, you will find it.
Mm.
Same, you have to be patient with yourself. You will not get everything right the first time. Of all the photo, for example, I would go out on my 2 hour photo walk. I would take probably let's say around the 200 pictures. I'll probably use around 10 of those, 20 of those, right? There's something that you say, I got that. But once you review your photos, you're like, That's
It's
not how I saw it.
yeah.
No. See, 10 or 20% of the photos that you take are the ones that you'll be using. The rest, the
Mm,
80, the 90%,
I know.
no.
I know what it feels like. Do you delete them?
No.
I me
I
too.
delete some of them. I delete some of them that's really like out of focus that
Yeah.
you can there's no way that you can use it. All right. But if for me, if I look at it, I'll learn something from it, right? Once I learned something from it, then I could probably delete it. But as much as possible, no, I don't delete it. It's
All right.
something that I will learn from.
Yeah, it's like your
Mm.
shame of archives. Like
Yeah,
cuz like
yeah.
and you should be proud of it because again, you
Mm.
you took those shots, you know. Okay, so you already mentioned your Instagram handler name,
Oh, yeah.
Jet
Yeah.
Pinoy
No,
Gooner.
it's just JetPinoyGooner. Yeah.
Are you do you accept, like, let's say, since they find you, like, if they slide a DM to do a 2 hour photo walk, would you consider to have some?
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely. I would help out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Again, uh, I don't mind sharing what I know or what I've learned in the process of these things. Uh, because if I don't share it, I won't be able to acquire new skills. I won't be able to learn. I won't be able to push my brain to find out, create more. If
There's
somebody
always
took
something
the
new, right?
same, yes, if that person decides to take the same photo that I did, and then that's fine. Then I'll find something else.
Mm,
It's going
mm,
to push me to be creative.
yeah.
But definitely, I won't hold back. I will definitely teach whatever I know, help out. Again, those are. It's better if we can document everything in our generation that we can pass on. That life is not really that bad, honestly. We look at the photos; it's not that
100%.
bad,
I
right?
agree. I agree.